Hi everyone, Brett back, altitude scale modeling. Today we're going to look at an old kit. Irvin, and Scotty and I are going to buddy build one of these and get the big head set to go with it. We'll look at that too. Scott actually worked on these when he's in the Army, so he knows a lot about them. So I think it's going to be a fun time. Just finished my 41 Chevy, and that's what I've been waiting for to start this. We talked about it last October, and now we're getting to it. Academy UH-60L Blackhawk 1/35 scale. Contained parts to assemble one helicopter. It says figures not included. On the side we got, look at some of the parts. Some of the built up kit. Extensive cockpit detail, detailed jet engine and rotor, crew chief and gunner gore, troop seating with ceiling turnbuckle, pylons, two 230-gallon external fuel tanks, two M60 machine guns. Scott told me yesterday that there was actually detailed machine guns we could pick up, so we're going to look at those too. And some warnings. I've not looked in this yet. Scott actually bought this one for me because he's a hell of a guy. That'd be Scott Irvine, non-com modelers. Hopefully he's got some videos up. Anyway, let's open this up. Move some stuff out of the way over here. Anybody remember this? My Rust tutorial? That was a long time ago. I just found that. Alright. Wow, that's old. Free trial issue. Model Rectifier Corporation advertisements. Separately bagged sprues. Decals, directions. And away we go. Well, let's start with this. The biggin. Some of you may remember a couple years ago, me, Paul, Tim, possibly Ivan, maybe one other person, all started a 35th scale Meng kit. I'm pretty sure they all sold theirs, but I still have mine, and I'm going to be finishing it after I do this. So, nice looking plastic. No flash for an older kit. Nice riveting detail. Floor. There's all the turnbuckle things they were talking about. No weight on wheels, but I bet I can find some resin wheels somewhere. No interior detail. Lots of ejector pin marks everywhere. I'm not sure what year this kit is. 2000, right there it says. 2000. Let's whip out the old ruler. I got two of them. So, actually, I don't really need two of them. It's about 17.5 inches when completed. So it's going to be a good size one, 35th scale, so you can sit it with your tanks. So, interesting to see how well the glass goes in. But you can see nice rivet detail, nice panel line detail throughout. Good sturdy floor detail. I think this is the ceiling actually. I could be wrong. Actually, this is the ceiling. This is the floor. This is the ceiling. I know that because there's the panel that goes over the pilot's head. The horizontal stabilizer. Other side. The wheels are the wheels are two-piece. Except the front one. Or the tail one, sorry. Tail wheel. No weight on wheels, like I said. And then inside, like I told you, multiple ejector pin marks everywhere. But nice, sturdy, solid plastic. Kitty Hawk. This is coming out with a new version of this kit, which I'm sure will get ridiculed all over the place without even being looked at. But I got it on pre-order, so somebody comes in to look at it. Next we have a bag full of rotors, rotor parts, engine parts, doors, upper panels, intakes. Not sure, I was going to say landing gear struts, but I'm not sure. Tail rotor. No flash or anything on these rotors, which is nice, or any of these parts. Nice. Again, considering that this is a 19-year-old kit now, almost 20 years old. And you can tell that by all these ejector pin marks everywhere. But the rotors are one piece. There's no natural sag on them, as you can see, so I have to do that. Bottom of the nose. Some good detailing here. Intake. Thinking that's a first stage compressor. Helicopters doesn't have an afterburner. But very nice detail on the doors. Good riveting detail on the rotors. And of course Scott would be able to tell me how good this detail actually is. Because like I said, he worked on these when he was in the Army for many, many years. You can see all those ejector pin marks that are going to need cleaned up. And the intakes, and the doors. Probably don't have to worry about the nose. Tail rotor looks really nice. There's no burring I can see on any of the round parts. So there's 4 sprues of plastic and 1 sprue of clear. So it doesn't have a ton of parts. There's the fuel tanks. I'm not sure what all these parts are, but here's all the seats. A nice texture on the seats. Seats look really good. Good detail on those. There's guns. Alright, detail on the guns. Fuel tanks. Good recessed rivet and panel line detail. I'm not sure what all these parts are. I'm assuming some of these are for the landing gear. And I'm looking, there is, I don't know if I can see it, but a little bit of a burr line on the landing gear you'll need to clean up. For the pylons. But mainly, on this sprue, the detail on the seats is outstanding. Not only on the front side of the seat, but on the back side of the seat as well. Because I'm pretty sure they're canvas seats. Or I could be wrong. Scott will tell me. There's the guns. The ends, of course, are not hollowed out. I have to take care of that ourselves. But all in all, continuing the trend of no flash, no real burr lines. Made in Korea in 2000, so on there. The last regular sprue. This is the pilot, gunner, seat, instrument panel, pilot, co-pilot seat maybe. More landing gear parts it looks like. And the seats, there's no harnesses. I don't see any decal harnesses either. But we have the PE set for that. So you've got nice control boxes, radio boxes, instrument panel, very nice detail. We'll look and see if there's any instrument decals in a second. Seats look very good. No harnesses though, like I said. but you know, 19 years ago, if they have harnesses, there'll be decal ones on there. But the instrument panel, I mean, look at that again. Got really nice detail on it. So good painting, dry brushing on there will make it really nice. And again, a couple more jump seats with excellent detail on both sides. Excuse the dog barking, she just likes to warn other animals away. Clear parts. Raised framing, so masking them will be a piece of cake. I'm not sure if there's a mask set in the Big Ed set, but we'll find out. So I think the main concern is going to make sure those fuselage halves go together right, so this will fit in there perfectly. And you're more than likely going to have to smoke the top of the glass using Tamiya smoke, but the parts are really clear. As you can tell, I know I'm putting up against Japanese writing, but the parts are really clear. The clear parts are amazingly clear. Not really scuffed, I can see. No seam line in the main one. That's beautiful. Put these away because they are so clear, unscratched. And decals. Printed in Korea, so they're not by Cartograph, but they do look very good. Blacked out panels, Army National Guard, lots of stencils. I do not see any instrument panel or seat belts. One decal sheet though, looking good. Instructions, we'll look at the PE after we look at the instructions. There's a little story about the Black Hawk. Pause it and read it. Step 1, rotor assembly. I like how they throw in some actual pictures of the real thing too. So you can use some lead wire and wire it up. Stretch sprue if you wanted. Then you're getting to do all the seats, the gunner seat, the troop seats. More real pictures, nice. Turnbuckles for the ceiling. There's how you put all the seats in. Put the top part together with the bottom for the interior. Pilot seat, instrument panel, some more nice photos. Now this says there are decals for the instrument panel. Well, I hate to break it to them, but there are not decals for the instrument panel. It actually doesn't say. So yeah, this isn't saying this is a painting guide. These are the decals they're talking about, as far as I can tell. Painting guide, decal placement. Okay, they didn't lie. And you've got some door panels going on, seats going in. There's jet engines. There's your tail wheel. There's a detail for the engine. Again, some lead wiring, some styrene tube. There's the landing gear in the up-down position. Putting the whole interior section into the two panels. There's your interior color. I haven't seen the color call out yet. Back panel going on. Air intakes going on. And you have the door for the engines open or closed, depending on which detail you do. There's your doors, your windshield wipers, pictures of both. Tail details, adding that. And your machine gun hoists and your machine gun mounts. Your wing tank mounts. Putting the wheels on, which fortunately you can do after you get the whole thing painted up. Putting your gun on the side. Painting and decal placement. I guess that meant we were done. So the last thing you do is put the rotor on, put the machine guns on. And again, more detail for that. No gun detail though. And back to the painting and decal placement. There, top view. So this is for Helo Drab, or Heli Drab, which I think I have. This is U.S. Army Helo Drab right here. New model master color, or an old model master color I just got. It's acrylic. I'll be using that. And 78th Aviation Battalion. And this one down here is the California Air National Guard. Both painted in the same color. This one, unknown unit, is painted in overall Desert Storm sand, if you want to go that route. And there you have your sprue maps and your color callouts, which are pretty much just FS colors. There you go. Freeze it, study it, learn it, know it, live it. Alright, big Ed set. This costs $30, I believe. It has exterior, interior, dashboard, and I'm thinking a mask set. I love Edward stuff. And I really enjoy using photo etch. I'm weird that way. So, I'm not going to open these, but there is your dashboard, your instructions. So, your dashboard can be detailed up nice. It's even got all the bezels for all the instruments, which is a nice touch to make it more three-dimensional. You do get a mask set. Very nice. You get an interior set, which has got harnesses for all the seats. And some plating. And on the back, it's got harnesses for the main seats, which is what we were looking for. These are not painted, so you have to paint them all up, which won't be a big deal. And those kind of, I'll have to check my references to see if that color looks right. And then we have the exterior detail set, which has some more strengthening plates, some more details. Looks like chaff dispensers, some vents, ring for the rotor on the back, lots of hooks and plates, and your basic details. So there you have it. Like I said, Scott Irvine and I will be starting this hopefully this week. Keep looking on all the appropriate Facebook pages for updates, and we may actually do some hangout videos together as we're building. We'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Take care. As always, sit your ass in the seat and start building a kit.